My name is Diane Allen, and I am a violinist and a speaker. And I had met Morgan a few years ago. It was at a live event, and at that event, something kind of screwy was going on. The person who was delivering the event, I don't know, it just felt like there was something underhanded happening. And I couldn't put my finger on it. But Morgan could. Oh my goodness. He saw straight through the bullshit. He could explain it. He was out of there. So fast forward a few years later, I hit a rough spot in my life. I work hard. I do all the right things. I was really kind of losing it because I was a failure. I couldn't believe that at this point in my life that I wasn't further along. Like, where are the results? Where are they? I'm a good person. I work hard. Why? Where's the reward? So, who do I call? Morgan, because he could see through the bullshit, and I did not want to dink around with this. And so he helped me to own my successes. And it's kind of a blur. I don't remember how we did it. It was a very emotional thing for me. But to realize that I've been successful my whole life was novel. And you know the saying, success breeds success. Well, being able to acknowledge my success gave me a foundation to then build more successes. And so I want to give you two examples of how this has played out in my life, because this particular thing that I worked on with Morgan has been the gift that just keeps giving. A year ago, I decided to make an annual goal, and I would write it down with the vision and the gratitude every evening and every morning for a solid year. And that's what these books are. This is my whole year of me writing it down. And when I would get to the end of a book, I would take, this represents about 3 months worth. I would go through and acknowledge all of the successes that happened. And look at how many there are. Now, this from somebody who didn't acknowledge anything. To be able to do this really built my foundation of believing that I am a successful person. Because if I hadn't acknowledged my own successes, it would have been as if they never happened, and I would have gotten into the failure loop. So to have this, to look back on for the entire year, and to acknowledge all of the successes I've had in the past year has built this solid foundation that I can now stand on. And to add to this, I had a magical thing happen this year. I was selected to deliver a TEDx talk. And to stand on that iconic red circle and share your idea, stand in your thought leadership and not feel like a fraud. Wow, how do you do that? Own your successes. And it was about a week and a half before I had to deliver my talk when the word success came up. I felt very emotional about it. The person I was speaking with, they said, Diane, you've been successful your whole life. And that was the reminder, oh yeah, I have to acknowledge my successes. And by doing that, I was able to stand in my power on that red circle and give my TED talk. This has changed my life. Success breeds success. And this is just one of many things that Morgan and I worked on together. So if you are like me, right? A good person, you've worked hard. Why aren't you further along? And if you're looking for somebody who will cut straight through the bullshit and go straight in and deal with it, then I highly recommend Morgan.